Hello there, everybody. I'm back in town from Dallas. Now, I experienced something today, and I'm calling this one Ms.Millie because she sounded like Ms.Millie from The Color Purple. But Ms.Millie didn't want to follow them people directions on that airplane, American Airline, and they took Ms.Millie clean off the plane. Instead of throwing mama from the train, excuse me, I got a cold. They threw mama from the plane. You can't get on these airplanes and thinking that you the boss. And that woman thought she was the boss. They don't care if you 1 year old. They don't care if you're a baby. They don't care if you 30, 40, 50. Because she was 76. Because she told them, respect your elders. And they told her, no ma'am. You better respect the FAA. And it was something so simple. I'll put my shades back on. It was something so simple. She gonna try to put this big old thing on the plane to try to put in a carry-on, as a carry-on, and it wouldn't fit. So, they red tag it, and as soon as you get off the plane, they hand it right to you. Well, she had her medicine in the bag. So when they told her that she couldn't have that on the plane, oh, Ms.Millie cut up. Ms.Millie, she called the stewards all kind of bitches and this and that, and she was coming to Alexandria to go to her daddy's funeral, and y'all will not security check me, all this other mess she was talking about. Well, the steward just said, okay, I'm gonna give you one more chance. The steward just put me on the plane, sat me down. She told Ms.Millie again. She said, Ms.Millie, that bag cannot go on this plane. It's too big. It won't fit overhead. But my medicine is on there, and I'm not taking it out there. Oh, I know it. That's when y'all caught the part. When the steward just said, you can't talk to me. You can't be talking to me using bad words. Because I did hear her call the woman a bitch. I heard the passenger, Ms.Millie. I heard Ms.Millie call the flight attendant woman a bitch. I'm not, So she said, well, you getting off this plane. That's the little part I recorded because I know something's about to go down. Y'all know I keep my video running because I know when something go down, the blind man gonna catch it. I may not know where the camera aiming at, but I'm gonna catch the voices. I'm gonna catch what went down. So TSA, the security, told Ms.Millie, Ms.Millie, you gotta go. I'm not getting off this plane. Ms.Millie, you got to go, Ms.Millie. We ain't gonna force you to go. We're giving you a chance to get up, Ms.Millie. You gotta catch the next flight out. Well, it's my father's funeral. They say, well, we'll put you on another flight, but you won't be flying this one. Y'all, let me tell y'all, don't be acting a fool on these people's planes. Them people are trying to protect us from these terrorist people. Ms.Millie could have had a vest on and blew us all up. Ms.Millie could have had something for a wig or something. You never know. They checking baby pampers. They making sure the babies ain't strapped and packed with TNT. They checking everybody. Don't feel like you being targeted or some type of discrimination, because this was no discrimination here. No. Not dealing with the elderly, not dealing with black, white, because the steward was white, the lady was white. It wasn't doing no discrimination. You got to follow what these people say do. Can't have that on the plane. I don't know where Ms.Millie was going with that big old suitcase anyway. It should have been under the plane anyway. But yeah, they threw mama clean off the plane, and they told Ms.Millie, you would catch another flight to Alexandria, but you would not be catching this one. Y'all better stop playing with these y'all better stop playing with these flight attendants. Those flight attendants can get you put off that plane. And it was so simple. She could have just took the medicine out that bag, put it on her lap, and she would have had her same little bag when she got off the plane. But oh no, not Ms.Millie. Ms.Millie wanna call people bitches and whores and all kinds of other stuff. And they got Ms.Millie ass right over together. Bye, Ms.Millie. It was nice speaking to you. I don't know which flight you're on, Miss Millie, but I hope you made it back to Alexandria safely. Seriously. So you can attend your father's funeral tomorrow. But Miss Millie, don't like that, Miss Millie, again, Miss Millie. Miss Millie, all you have to do is, Miss Millie, was put that medicine, Miss Millie, in your lap, you know. Because, Miss Millie, I had my medicine too. I had my, look, Miss Millie. Look, let me show you, Miss Millie. Show you what you got to do. See, Miss Millie? Wait. Look, Miss Millie, I had my bag of medicine on me, Miss Millie, and I had it on my little bag I carry on my shoulder, Miss Millie. Miss Millie, you could have put that medicine in your purse. Instead, you act a fool, Miss Millie. Tell people, them people didn't kill you at 76. No. They're not going by no age. You got to follow them directions of them people so they can get us in the air to and from safely, Miss Millie. Lord, poor Miss Millie. I hope Miss Millie made it safely. Love you, Miss Millie. I hope you make it to your father's funeral. Sorry he passed away. But Miss Millie, don't get on that next plane and give people no problem, Miss Millie. Miss Millie, I don't want to hear about you on the news, Miss Millie. All right, Miss Millie. Bye-bye, Miss Millie.